Hey guys, it's BNSF Chivo Productions here, and today I want to talk about Capital City Rail Productions. I think that's what he's called. Um, and the recent allegations he's been through. So let's get started. So it was like around April of this year, like the 22nd. A loaded eastbound BNSF coal train was running a bin at Bennett, Nebraska, and hit a switch there by a grain elevator, and there's I think a derail right there that was protecting the siding. Anyways, and there was apparently a defective hopper on a westbound empty coal train, and that BNSF train hit that derailed, still had momentum from a loaded coal train, because, well, duh, it's a loaded coal train. And, it hit the hopper, and the person recording it, Capital City Rail Productions, he saw all unfold right there on his phone.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my freaking god! Oh my god, are they okay? Oh my...
And I'll show a clip of it. But, anyways, yeah. He showed investigators it, and
Hit a defective car, apparently, and is now on the ground. Badly. Here. Switch was thrown wrong. It looks like they hit a derail or something. And then just...
it was all across, like, the rail fan news. Like, it was on Shitty Edits archive on Instagram and so on. It was everywhere because train derailment, and yeah. But when he showed the footage to BNSF police and investigators, like, they want to know what happened, and so they checked some footage from the nearby grain elevator from security cameras. And mind you, Capital City Rail Productions, he's 17 years old. They saw him flip the switch for the coal train to hit that hopper car. Who knows why he did it, but we'll probably get an answer to that soon. Maybe. But, anyways, BNSF police, they found him guilty, and they put him in the Lancaster City's Attorney General's office. Now, the coal train in question, it was a typical BNSF coal train. It had, of course, a Jiva leading it, and an ES44AC, I think. Its number was 6126 or something like that. I could be mistaken. And the second unit was an SC70A's. I think it was 8505. There was, I think, 2 Jivas and an Ace pushing it, but I could be mistaken. But at the time of this recording, day late, the rail fan, the quote-unquote rail fan, he is now in jail and so on. And this derailment costed like $350,000 to like $400,000. I'm getting this from like numerous other YouTubers. So yeah, like other rail fans. But yeah, this guy, he's in hot water, and this is not the first time that something like this similarly has happened. Back in 2020, a bunch of climate activists, oh god, here goes a rabbit hole with them. They tampered with the tracks at Custer, Washington, because a northbound oil train bound for the oil refinery, bleh, I can't speak, oil refinery in Ferndale derailed, with several tank cars jumping, getting punctured, leaking oil, and catching fire. Now, of course, with anything, they were arrested. I don't have much information about them, but yeah. And if you're doing this stuff for fun, you are gonna just no, just you're not fun. You're not funny. You're not cool. And it's scary because, well, I myself live only like a few miles away from the train tracks, and I'm on the Seattle subdivision, which gets numerous oil trains from North Dakota and Minnesota to Ferndale, Anacortes, Tacoma, and so on. And I don't want to see one of these trains derail, catch fire, or just a small derailment because of some delinquent that causes a bunch of shit on the train tracks. And I'm big on train safety. And it pisses me off so many times that people think it's okay to tamper with the tracks and watch a train derail. It's not funny. It's not cool. Do you want to see a big 420,000 pound locomotive come crashing into your house, or crushing you, or smashing into your car, or tumbling over and crushing people? Like, it's not funny. And luckily, in Bennett, Nebraska, there was no serious injuries or even death. But if that train was going much faster, it could have been much worse. And also keep in mind, the guy's reaction was a little early. Like, how would you know if that train hit the switch when you're like, I don't know, like a couple thousand feet away from that switch? You was like maybe 1,000 feet, maybe 500 feet. I could be completely mistaken, but yeah, it just shows you that rail fans and foamers alike need to be less stupid on the tracks. And this is a 17-year-old, and I'm a 15, almost 16-year-old. I've been taking rail fans seriously for a year now, pretty much. I mean, if you see my video dating back all the way to August, you probably know why. Maybe even June. But it's just so frustrating to see people like this. And the rail fan community is now falling apart because of this. And no wonder why a lot of railroaders don't like rail fans. I mean, I myself not caught a railroader flip me off or anything like that. I mean, I stay like a good 30 feet within the tracks and everything, and I always wave at the crews because I'm a nice rail fan. I'm chill, and I'm trying not to be a dickhead here. It's just so bad that people do this. The rail fanning community is ruined. I mean, there's much worse communities out there, but rail fanning community has definitely taken a drop in recent years. And it's sad that even like these older rail fans, like Distant Signal and V12, like they look upon this and they're like, seriously guys, like why? Like, it's not funny. And it makes them look bad too, even though they did nothing wrong. They've been rail fanning for like years now. Like, you go back to like Danny Harmon's page, and 16 years ago you can see this ancient stuff. He made DVDs about this, and yeah, it's just so dumb to do this, guys. And I want to warn you right now, even being less than like 20 feet within tracks is trespassing. And Capital City Rail Productions was charged for criminal mischief, I think it was. But it's not only criminal mischief you can be charged, but it can be vandalism and trespassing too. And back in 2022, some kid named Sebastian D. Young, yeah, he was flipping a switch carelessly. I mean, he was oblivious to it, but at least it set it back. And this is in South Dakota, but he also did some other dumb stuff, like going to Wolves and whatnot. In which I feel like, I don't know, like, if you're doing this shit, just don't. Just no. Just no. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why? And like, if you do this, there are going to be some serious consequences. Like, you could go to jail for months, you know? You can be tried as an adult, and you can get months or even years in prison. And it can cost lots of money in damages, and it can cause mass destruction anywhere, and you don't know what's in those. You don't know what trains are carrying it. Like, you could derail some priority intermodal like UPZ of Los Angeles, I think it's East Yard or something like that, to Tacoma. And that could be carrying toys, furniture, clocks, or it can be carrying hazardous goodies in those containers. And you especially don't want to derail BNSF's high priority Z trains, because, oh boy, yeah. So I'm going to warn you right now, doing this is not okay. I'm not going to be history in the dark saying, don't do that, oh my god, don't do that. No. I'm warning you, just, if you do it, there's going to be serious consequences, and there's going to be hefty fines against you, and yeah. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I don't know how to do an outro. This is my first commentary video, as you can tell. BNSF Depot Protections out. Also, guys, please like, subscribe, and please go to my Discord server where you can be as out of context and wild you want to be, although there are some rules. Bye.